Hello. Good morning to you all. Thank you for coming here on a Saturday morning and for giving up part of your weekend with us. So you're probably wondering, to begin with, what is AGOS? Okay, nandito tayo sa AGOS Summit. But what is AGOS? So we realized we haven't explained ourselves enough, so we put out today, we put up a page on AGOS so that you can see the whole of AGOS. So I think a lot of you have seen portions of AGOS. A big part of AGOS is the AGOS Alert Map, which we are co-developing with the Ateneo Ibayanihan team. But it's not the whole of AGOS, so Rupert will talk about the map later. But AGOS is more than that. Siguro, among the many programs of Rappler, the programs that Rappler really invested in, AGOS took up a lot of our efforts. Why is that? Because as journalists, we cover disasters a lot because, di ba, 20 typhoons nga every year ang dumadaan sa Philippine Area of Responsibility. And year in and year out, if you're covering disasters so often, you begin to think of how can things be different, diba? And how can our efforts make more sense? So that really is the reason why we put up AGOS. We want what we do to be more meaningful. And so AGOS reflects the entirety of Rappler. So Rappler is both a news organization, an information organization, and a tech organization. We are also into community building. So we have a unit called Move.ph, which is civic engagement. And so basically AGOS is a reflection of that. It has the storytelling. It has the AGOS microsite, for instance. If you need references, things you can use for your educational awareness programs, we have been connecting with different groups on the efforts on the ground, the stories on the ground, the best case studies on the ground. And those are all featured in the AGOS knowledge base. What else? Our team, Move.ph, consistently, every time there's a major crisis, they've been involved in on-the-ground community action, along with working with the different agencies of government. What else? We have been doing, during times when there are no calamities, we've been involved in workshops to share our knowledge of social media and digital platforms to people who need it so that they can apply it to disaster awareness and preparedness. And what I can say is that dati po kasi, yung mga ganyang preparedness medyo hindi gaanong napapansin kasi sa mga sa mga news coverages kasi hindi po yan yung nagiging hit na content. What we have seen over the past years is the content on AGOS has gained millions and millions of page views already, meaning that's awareness. That's a reflection of the level of awareness that we have raised over the years for content, not just on response, not just on during the times when when the disasters are there, but also on content that people can use to prepare, to mitigate risks, to prevent disasters to begin with. And we are very, very happy and we are very, very proud of that. So for this year, we hope you will come with, you will appreciate what the entirety of AGOS, and we also invite you to take part in sustaining AGOS through our new, we are initiating this year. This is an experiment. Let's see. We know this does not work all the time, but this is an experiment. Let's see if we can raise funds to continue to sustain this program. We are launching today a crowdfunding initiative. The target is 500,000, if we can raise 500,000 for disaster awareness building, for training communities, and for building this platform that can allow us to collaborate, that can allow us to isolate, to find critical needs on the ground when disaster strikes, and will also help our communities appreciate and understand the information they need. On a personal level to prepare for disasters and to prevent loss of lives during disasters. So without further ado, I would also like to introduce my colleague, Rappler's Move.ph Executive Director, Rupert Ambil, who will talk to us about plans in the future for AGOS and what we have been doing in the past.